right, today, you guys, we're going to have fun here and we're going to talk about creating stop the scroll content. And so that's what we're going to cover today. And I'm going to help you utilize inside TikTok to create stop the scroll content. Okay. And so who wants to go first on, I'm going to go to my TikTok right now. Who wants to go first on their perfect customer? And we're going to go into the search inside it, and I'm going to help you. And all I'm doing here is on the For You page, I'm just going up in the hourglass in that search. And I'm going to help you. So anybody want to go first? Anyone? Anybody want to go first?
PJ, we can't hear you.
Okay, PJ, you can, I think you have to unmute or something.
Hear me now?
Yep, there we go. All right. So who is your customer?
Okay, so my perfect customer would be on the middle age, being like around 50, and on the downside of 50. So let's say late 40s to maybe early 60s.
Okay.
Empty nester, kids are gone or mostly gone, or older kids living in the house, I guess, possibly, but pretty much empty house, empty nesters now. Been working their whole life. Never took much time off. Always at work. Didn't do the vacations. Didn't do the family stuff. Really want to have time so that they can enjoy themselves again. They started looking in the mirror, realizing that they're old and that they've missed out on so much that they don't want to miss anymore.
Awesome. I love that. So what would they be hanging out and searching on? Searching.
How to get more time.
Okay.
So, but obviously I still have to have an income and still have to be able to make a living.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think they would be searching on TikTok?
See, that's the part I do struggle with that myself, because I never used TikTok before this, so I don't know. Like for me, I guess online business or something along work from home opportunity type of deal. But I've always struggled with this part of it. This is the toughest part for me.
Okay, so let's go a different avenue. Okay, so I'm listening to what you said, and you said they're empty nesters and they're wanting to start travel. Okay, right?
Okay.
Is that what you said?
No travel. Just wanted more time to do whatever, to be with their family, to do things for themselves.
Okay. So let me pause real quick. So if you guys are going after empty nesters that want to travel, I'm telling you, there's a gold mine when you type in empty nesters and travel. Gold mine. So I'm just telling you guys that if that's one of yours, and because it's easy. Okay, so let's go to another one for you then. So are they, have you tried empty nesters of TikTok?
I have searched that one. Yes, I haven't. I actually target that in my keywords and in a lot of my hashtags too.
Okay, so when you go to the empty nesters of TikTok, what did you pull up?
What I seem to find is a lot of crafting stuff and a lot of things that don't involve business. So I don't know if I'm not searching it the right way, but I'm finding like retirement activities.
Okay, so when I pulled it up, and I'll kind of show you what I pulled up. So when you think about, let me kind of give you a different angle, you guys. Just a second, sweetie. Let me give you a different angle on when you're typing in the search. It's not as much about working from home. It's as much about what else are your perfect customers engaging in that you can be relatable to them. So when I typed in empty nesters of TikTok, here's like some of the stuff it pulled up for me. Right, like I love this. 5 things you can do as an empty nester. Okay. And I'm just looking at hashtags, right?
Okay.
And then what I'm looking at this. Ooh. So one of the things they used was layoff, which was good because that's usually the age it really starts happening. right?
Yep.
So that's like some of the things that I really look at. So let's go to, ooh, here we go. Now we're getting to it. Because see, what I did is after I typed in the empty nesters of TikTok, you guys, every once in a while, they'll have these other searched for, right? So then I scrolled past those and it goes to these other searched for. And here we go. This is what you're looking for, PJ. Ready? Oh gosh, did I just pass it? There's two of them that you're going to love here. So here's this one that says Empty Nesters Affiliate Marketing.
Okay,
So we should
perfect.
check that one out. But there's another one that I really liked, right? I'm going to scroll past some of these videos and it says down here, ooh, are you an empty nester and get the restaurant bill? That's a good one.
That's a
And
real
so
good
this
one.
is a gentleman doing a video over that, right? Here's another one that says marketing empty nesters.
Okay, that's a real good one too.
Let's just have fun with that one. Okay, so I would write that down. Marketing empty nesters. So do you see what I'm doing here, you guys? It can literally take you down a rabbit hole, right? And so I'm going to click on the marketing empty nesters. And then the first thing I look at when I go there is interesting. Are you ready for this? Yes, this is awesome. Guess what pulls up? Marianne.
What's that?
Marianne. So do you guys realize this is why Marianne had made 25,000 last month? Because she pulls up the very first.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, because her content is working, right? And so that's awesome. Gosh, so she's all over it, like literally all over it. Like, look at that. She is all over that. And that's crazy. That is so awesome. Okay, so if you look at that, now let's go to, I'm going to click on users, okay? So I'm going to go to users. And again, Marianne is the first one. So that is a great example how whatever hashtags you guys she's taken. Oh gosh, there's a lot of you trying to get in. Sorry guys. Let me try again. I wasn't paying attention. Let me get you guys in quick. So that is a great example. Oh, Marianne, I gotta let her in because Marianne, are you watching this right now? How you're dominating. This is so awesome. Okay. So, Marianne, did you see this? So I'm helping PJ with his empty nesters, right? Try to find some stop the scroll content. And we went to marketing empty nesters and you dominate, Marianne. Look at this. I typed in marketing empty nesters and marketing empty nesters. And you are the first one.
Until you die.
Isn't that awesome? You're like all over that. So I know Marianne is famous, but that's what I'm talking about, you guys. This is why she has traction, because she has dominated that. This is what you get the thing, you figure out what that main thing is that you just want to be known for, right? And she's dominated. And here's the funny thing, it's just what, I don't know. Do you use an empty nester hashtag, Marianne?
Yes.
Do you? Okay, well, let's go. That's so awesome. That's so cool. So anyway, back to that page, go to users, right? And you can click. And of course, Marianne pops up as the first one. That is so awesome. But then you can look at other ones, right? And then what I would do is, there's a few of them, like Empty Nesters 2021. Like, let's just look and see what that is. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get the feel, right? Go to, because it will be based on the top users. And then
actually that's awesome. And that actually, the restaurant bill one, that opened up one for me too in the affiliate marketing, because what I'm working on in the background is I'm actually putting together my own website where I want to offer somebody the option to take a quiz and guide them down the road of affiliate marketing, digital marketing type of deal. So that all works. It all comes together really cool too.
So we should go back to that one then.
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's go back to that one then. So we'll just stick with that one, and we'll just let Marianne dominate that one. So we'll go to the where's that at?
We can share. We can share.
This is so awesome. Okay.
Well, I'm going to come down to Texas so you can point at me in person.
There you go.
You gotta find us.
So
Leaving for Arizona tomorrow.
okay, and then what you do, so let me just do, I just want to type this in. Okay, empty nesters digital marketing. Let's just for the heck of it see what happens when we pull that one up, okay?
Okay.
Marianne's showing up on there as well. And so when you go there, there is tons of them, PJ, when you go there on that. But let's look at the top videos for that, okay? So then what I would do if I was you, I would go to Empty Nesters Digital Marketing and look at some of these videos. What can you do that will stop the scroll? Like look at some of the top videos because you guys, that means they're working.
Right.
Right? So there's something about them that is doing good. And of course, Marianne's like all over it. That is so awesome, Marianne. Like, wow, that is so cool. And then go to hashtags, okay? And look at some of the hashtags that you can use. Like here's, hashtags for empty nesters. There's, learn digital marketing. Oh, you guys, that's kind of a good hashtag. I'm writing that one down. That is actually a good hashtag, and it's starting to grow. Learn. Right. Awesome. So that's what I would do. And then so like grab, did you like the affiliate marketing one better?
No, actually, I like them both. Because ultimately, once I figure out exactly what my signature is going to be, when my signature sticks, I should say, then I'm going to use that to build off of what my end dream is. Because I have $1 million idea. I need the traction to have it to build before I can actually release it.
Yes.
So that's why I'm still in the experimenting to find my way stages until I can find that one thing that I get to be known for, and then I can use that to build everything off of.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to give you a few tips here. Okay. I want you to do something. I'm going to give you a few tips here. Okay. Let me mute. Okay. So I'm going to have fun with you with this one. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a really cool hot tip right now. We're going to use this guy. I don't know who he is, but what he's doing is actually working. Where am I going? Wait, let me pull this up. So I put in empty nester affiliate marketing, and the top videos, PJ, this guy pulled up. Okay. And I want you to check out his videos because obviously they're working, right? I love how he,
I'm sorry, what's his name? I can't see the screen. It's too far away.
It's AUGIE, then Side Hustle Mentor.
Okay.
But I want to. Okay. But now what I want to do though, okay, so I'm going to take his name. It's AUGIE, Side Hustle Mentor. What I'm doing, you guys, okay, I'm going to that count tick, okay? I'm going to count tick and I'm typing his name in, okay? And then I'm going to click enter because we're going to look at his data. So he currently has 32,447 followers, right? And I don't know how long he's been on. A lot of his data isn't pulling up. We might have to find some. Oh, wait, it's uploading. Sorry, it's still uploading. But see, he's got a total of 528 videos. Okay, and so it's still uploading the data. But my point is I love some of his content, right? How he is, some of the things that he says. So you might like this one, retirement anxiety. Easy mistakes to avoid when starting affiliate marketing or digital marketing, right? And things like that. So you might just get some ideas from him.
Sure.
And see what's working. This is what I do, right? So when I first started, you guys, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about TikTok. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. So what I did is I did exactly this. I literally started building by saying work from home moms, right? And then it took me down that rabbit hole. And then I would find something with work from home moms with digital marketing. And then I found a few gals that I really enjoyed following. And I would really take a lot of their ideas that I could tell was working really well. And that's what I did. And I think both of them are actually in legendary marketing. But, and I know one of them I just noticed hopped over to Instagram. So I'm thinking she probably got or lost her TikTok account too many times and was like, I'm not doing it anymore. But I don't know. But anyway, that's what I did. Right. And so fine, because if you have somebody that's getting like, he's pulling up the top. So he's doing something right? So go look at some of his videos. Like this one, the headline is Empty Nesters, Listen Up. That is a stop the scroll video.
Gotcha.
Attention, like Empty Nesters, listen up. And so think about things like that. What can you do that you got to do something to stand out, right?
Right.
You can't blend in. Blend in does not stop the scroll. What can you do to stand out? So kind of get some of these ideas, right? Now, what else I would do when you go to his videos, look at the, okay, so what you guys do when you do this, look at his videos, and you can do this with many people, right? I only recommend 3 of them. And this is the 3 things you'll look at. What are the trending sounds he's using? Duplicate the trending sounds, right? And look at his, their hashtags they're using. And something else I do is look at some of the hooks that they're using. If they're getting good engagement and good views, look at that. And that's just like one example. And then you can plug it into this. There's not really a lot I can pull up on here. It looks like for him, most of his come in, but I think he's in Australia, so I don't think this is a good idea, time frame of when he gets the most views. But anyway, that's what you need to do. We need to get something that's going to help you stop the scroll, right? Because there's a lot of people talking to empty nesters. So how are you going to stand out?
Right.
Marianne's got that. She comes at you, or are you going to work until the day you die, right? What is the one hook that you can come up with? And so what I would do and how I kind of came up with that is just go through some of these top performing videos and kind of get a theme, and then that will give you some creativity to figure out what yours is.
And I've been working on a couple of videos up today with the mirror too. That was kind of neat. So hopefully we'll get some traction with those too.
Yes. Yes. And I would actually use that as one of my hooks. And what does the mirror say? Or something crazy like that, where people are like, why are they talking about a mirror? You want to stop their scroll, you guys. It's got to be something so awkward that it's like, what is this, right? Because it can't be the same thing that people are hearing. It's got to be something that, can cause a little friction. So people are going to want to maybe debate with what you have to say, or who is that to say that, something like that. So figure out what that one is for you. Because I think once you can get past that, use some of these ideas. You guys don't try to mimic them. Just try to look what's working and how can you do something similar to get it working for you based on product.
It seems like if I understand this, the way that TikTok works correctly, once you find that one thing, you can just ride that thing into the sunset. It seems like, right?
You have to, yes. Mm-hmm. So, for example, you guys realize they will spend just the creating a commercial. Some big companies will spend millions of dollars creating a commercial. And they will run that whole commercial all year. And if it works, they'll keep on running it, right? It's the same commercial because you guys, in anything in business, somebody has to see something more than once. So you could literally say the same thing every single day. And new people are hearing it. And people that have heard you before, they need to hear it over and over and over. I love it when I get an email from people and they're like, that's it. You've been saying the exact same thing. I'm ready to take action. Right? And that's the thing you got to do. It's like you got to get that. But what I love about what we have the ability to do is because you can, like Marianne, are you going to work till the day you died? She's got the whip her finger at you. She can say that 10,000 times. And that's why she's having $1,200 days, right? And so my point with you is figure out what that one thing is. And you can say it over and over again. And you guys, you can always change your background. It's going to be different every time. Because have you guys, like, for example, I'll give you an example. I make Monday my Mindset Mondays. So every Monday I'll go inside our digital product and I'll listen to either the Art of Persuasion training or the Winning Mindset training. I learn something new every week because I was ready to receive that. It changes all the time. And it's the same thing with your customers. They're going to need to hear it more than once for them to want to take action. So you guys never be afraid to say the same thing over and over and over again. Yep. So awesome. I'm curious. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Okay. Awesome. Who wants to go next? Anyone? Robin, you want to unmute and go?
Yes.
Okay.
I have been getting more traction. I've got some people that are very interested, so that makes me very glad. But I have been thinking about this empty nester thing for about a week, about broadening mine from just retired females to empty nesters, because some of the conversations I've had this week is, well, I'm going to retire and my son just moved out and now I'm alone. And I thought, whoa, wait a minute, this could be something big for, okay, your family's moved on and you're empty nest and you're going to retire. That's a whole bunch of life changes right there.
Yeah.
And when I go into the sites that, what are your pain points for retired, the empty nester, single females, all that kind of stuff, it's money every single time.
Yep.
One lady told me in one of the groups on Facebook that her son will only move out as soon as she finds a way to bring in more money because he's afraid she'll be hungry.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww. Yeah. Wow.
So,
Wow. Aw. That's
so that's interesting.
Well, what I did though with you is
That's a video if I ever heard one.
I went in and I typed in retired women. Okay. And have you went there and seen like everything that pulls up?
I have seen a whole bunch of it. Yes.
Yeah. And then one thing I love that let's see. Where's that one I see? Dang it, where's it at? But yeah, you can, that's a good one though. Beware of women with I don't know. That's interesting. It's so interesting. So I want you guys to understand something. Like, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. So all I typed in is retired women. Okay. So when you go in retired women, what it's going to do is it is going to show you other searches. Now this is what it shows you. That means what these people that typed in retired women, what else they've searched. Now check this out. They've searched a woman was born in 1975. Women born in 1975, answer. So basically what somebody's doing is they're trying to see what kind of videos are kind of going around in that area. But my point I'm getting at is how to retire at 40 was another one that they did. But when I scroll down here, look at this. It goes finance tip for women. And then here's another one. Retirement house, getting ready. Then when I scroll down here it goes. Dang it, where did it go? Yeah, finance tip for women. I thought was quite interesting because that could go down another rabbit hole. But where's that one I just seen? I just lost it. Oh, and then they also typed in women empowering movies.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. So what is that telling me? That the women that are actually women that are retired typing, and they're also looking at women empowered movies. So what I wanted to do with that is I just want to click on that one for the heck of it, right? Let's just click on that one for the heck of it. Okay, because I want to see what happens when we type in women empowered movies. Do you guys see what I'm coming from though? Like this is how it can take you and really be able to really relate with women. Empowering women, IG picture quotes. I'm just trying to I just try to learn best women empowerment movies, empowering women inspirational videos. I mean, it can just take you down so many rabbit holes. This is why I have to set a timer. Powerful women movies. Because what you're trying to do is, you guys, you're trying to find what they're searching because that's what will stop their scroll. Anybody can pick up the phone and create a video, but not everybody can find something that will be relatable that will help them stop the scroll, right? And that's the other thing. And so, but let's go back to that because I could go in a huge rabbit hole and I don't want to. So you want to do, what would you type in then? Empty nest.
I like what you were using because you actually found some different things than I did. So I'm going to go that way for a while because I was too specific in my searches. I mean, I've got some of the women, but what I kept finding was financial advisors who seemed like they wanted to take your money and run. So I need to go this other way because I think I put retirement income women.
Okay. Yeah. And I just did retired women. Yes. And then, so what I did is now when I go to retired women, I'm going to go to the top users. Okay. I put retired women, then I click on the top users, and then you can kind of see who the top users are just to get ideas, right? Just to kind of go there as well. And you know, it's so wild because look at that, you guys. Retired women, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down is Marianne.
Oh, you gotta love her. She's just an icon.
Yeah, she is literally dominating right now, right? She is literally dominating. How fun is that?
She's gonna be the Betty White of 2024.
Yes. It's so wild, right? And so, yeah. And so anyway, that's what I'm sharing with you. But let's do this. So that was top users. Here's some of the top videos, right? I like this. Retirement shock. You know what I mean? So there's like so many. I guarantee you could get some really cool ideas from this. Oops. You know what I'm coming from? Mm-hmm. And but also another thing I do is I love to go to the hashtags. And then I love to go to, what time is it? Okay. I love to go to, retired women of TikTok. Let's just go there. And then it's going to pull up some of these videos. And then you can, I mean, literally that's what I would do. I would type in retired women and just kind of go through that a little bit and see. Because you guys, what you got to understand is your goal is to get familiar with your content, right? And so when you see other things that they're typing and watching and the top videos in that, if you can create a scenery in the background kind of familiar to that, just like, I don't know if you were on the subscriber live I did, I think it was a subscriber live, and I was talking to Erica. And I said, man, one of the best things you can do is do a video in your kitchen or do a video somewhere, because what is a realtor going to do? They're going to look at the kitchen because that's their habit, right? Because they're realtors. They're always looking at what's and judging other people's house. So that's familiar. That would probably stop their scroll. And she's like, oh, I get that. And so that's what you got to think about, right? It's not about like where you want to create a video as much as what is something that would literally stop the scroll. And one thing I've noticed, you guys, is like a lot of movement and walking videos can stop the scroll. So those are really good as well.
I've been way too specific in the questions that I'm asking both TikTok and ChatGPT. I'm not leaving any wiggle room. I'm trying to control them.
Yeah. And so, yeah, less is more, right? Less words and more will pull up, because the moment it can, Like I try to stick with like 2 words and then I'll maybe go to 3 words, right? Then I'll maybe go to 4, but I'll do less words. And I want to see, because you think about it, most people, when they're just typing something in real quick, they're only typing 1 or 2 words. And so find out, once they type in those 1 or 2 words, where they're going, what are they engaging in? And then when you find a few of them, click on that, their description and see like what hashtags are they using, then start looking at some of those hashtags. Okay?
Yeah, hashtags written down. I have a bunch of notes.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you,
Good.
thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Anybody else want to go?
Can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I am targeting moms who are drowning in debt as a family. And so I tried typing in mom debt just so that it would make it easier, but I'm just getting a lot of like, here's exactly how I paid $25,000 of debt off. And it's giving me a lot more like narrow results. What would you type in for like a family trying to pay off aggressively debt? Because my dream house is $1 million, Michelle. I'm making $1 million and I'm going to be having $1 million dream house that we get to build from the ground up and everything.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes. Okay, so what I typed in
For me.
is, okay, because think about something a mom would type in
Right?
that was looking to get out of debt, that was in debt. What, to me, how do you get out of debt with no money? So I typed in get out of debt with little money. Okay, and then when I did,
Good.
yes, and then when I did that, so get out of debt with little money, then there we go. It starts pulling these videos up. And then what I love is, so you get the top videos, and then what I love is, then you go to the next one. Get out of debt hacks, right? Get out of side hustles I did to get out of debt, right? Then you can start seeing this stuff. But this is what, so you think about it, if they're typing in, get out of debt with little money, first of all, I would go to some of these top videos. Like this one says, how much debt do you have? Oh, that's kind of a good one. And then you can kind of just, several things I would do with a video like this, okay? So once I'm going to give you guys a really hot tip here. A video, and again, this is where you got to just set your alarm on your phone for 10 minutes or you will literally be sucked away with time. So when I see something like that, what I do is I go to the comments and I want to see what people are commenting on. Okay. And then once I see what people are commenting on, if you can kind of tell by a picture that it could be your perfect customer, maybe click on one of them and just look at some of their content. I know it's quite interesting, but you guys are going to learn a lot, so much about your perfect customer. But here's this one. How can you pay off debt with no money? I'll show you how. Just things like that. So like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? And then that way you're just going to kind of figure out what your perfect customers are doing. And then you can scroll down here. Where was that one I said? Side hustles I did to get out of debt. So I'm going to click on this and let's see what pulls up here. See, my thing is, and this is where I'm like, okay, somebody in our community needs to dominate this, right? Because we're not in here anywhere. I don't see anybody from our community. So we're missing. Oh, you guys realize if you would dominate in this, there's no competition. Like there's nothing. Like I'm looking. We're not even close to being in this. There's not one person from Daily Pay in here. Somebody could completely dominate.
I had all the debt-free like hashtags, so I'm like popping up on that. But this is genius because it just gives a different spin to it, which is what I needed because I was just in that bubble. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now look at this one, Brittany, and I want you to go check it out. We are getting our debt. We are getting, I think she says our debt, but I think it says out. I think she meant to say out of debt. We're getting out of debt before 26 and all these exclamation marks, right? This video here. So you guys, storytelling works, okay? So we are getting out of debt before 26, and then she uses hashtag side hustles, hashtag part-time jobs, hashtag financial stability, hashtag debt-free journey. Ooh, that's a good one.
I've been using that one. That's a good one.
Yes, that is a good one. So I'm going to click on her profile. Okay, I would watch her. Okay, she's got 36,000. I would check out her stuff. Like, what is she doing? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys, you can just go and figure out, because she's one of the top videos, because there's a reason she's a top video, right? Realistic side hustles to pay off debt. By the way, Robin, retirement side hustles. Here's a get paid daily side hustles. Side hustles to pay off debt. Side hustles to get out of debt. Side hustles out of debt. Debt-free journey side hustles. Getting out of debt hustles. You guys, this is what other people searched. And there's nobody in our community anywhere on these. Brittany's like, I'm taking over.
I'm taking it. This is mine. No, everybody can share it. It's just I'm going all in on this. So
you can
typed in-
dominate this.
I love that. So the thing that you typed in is get out of debt with little money. So I'm just going to go all in on that and then just start diving in because that makes so much more sense. So, okay.
And then, like I said, then go down the rabbit hole there and then find these hashtags and just dominate. You know what happens when you're consistent with the message. Look at Marianne. She's taking it over now. Everything with retirement and side hustle. I mean, so dominate that.
Let's
that should
go.
be your goal. Like, that's it. Like, you should just be, we should be, like, you guys, it is open. Nobody is there. Like, that's probably your $1 million right there. If you can start dominating in all these searches, there's your $1 million.
Okay. I love it.
Yes.
Hey Brittany, you know what I would watch? From
What?
drowning in debt to planning out my $1 million house. Now that's a hook.
Yeah, I love that.
That is. That is a good one. See? It's, Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, that is a good one. Man, I can't believe that's like wide open.
I already have the house plan. It's already picked out. We already envisioned it. We're already talking about the things. I'm gonna help my mom. I'm gonna do all these things. And this training this week has really opened my eyes because I was just shooting for 250,000, and now I'm like, okay, no, we're gonna like 4 times that, and we're gonna just go for it. Like I already had 12 people sign up to my funnel today, and I'm like non-negotiably going for 20. So
Yes.
I just know it's gonna happen.
Yes, I love this. See, when you can say an amount and it's easy to say, that's not big enough. And the $1 million, you can feel that, can't you? You're like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm saying this, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I love that so much.
I love these sessions. Love them.
Good. I love them too, because it's easier just to work with a handful of us, and we can all bounce ideas off of each other. And like, look at that. Like PJ came in and said, hey, Brittany, this is what you need to add. And we're all like, oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's awesome. So somebody asked what I did. Okay. So what I did, you guys, is she had just said something about getting out of debt. So I try to, I don't just type in things that are easy to type in. I think about like, what would somebody type in? What would a mom type in? Well, if a mom's in debt, that means they don't have any money. So that's why I just said, get out of debt with little money. And then that's what opened that can of worms, right? And so then what I did, you guys, is when you type something in the search in TikTok, just scroll down into the other searches. And there's layers. Keep on going. There's another layer of other searches. And then that's when we kind of started going down that rabbit hole. But you guys, you think about something. If you're going after a customer, a potential customer, and that's something they would type in, and these are other searched for, they probably searched for one of these as well. So if you can start creating content that looks familiar to that, and kind of has that same language, same hashtags, you're going to find your perfect customers. And this is what will stop their scroll. because you can take some of these, like literally Brittany could take some time and go through this and come up with the best hooks that can stop the scrolls. Yes. I can't believe, like, we're not even in there anywhere. I'm like, oh my God. You think about, like, there's so many of these areas that daily pay is not even touched. And like, look, like you go through where we just pulled up, we typed in empty nester and Marianne's dominating it. Nobody else is. That's why she's having $1,200 days.
I keep telling my people that I want to teach them how to make their first $1,000 on social media, and after that, they can do the sky's the limit. But I just want them to get to $1,000 because then I can build the belief, and then they can have 6 figures.
Yes.
So I changed that messaging, which is why I got so many more subscribers, because it seems more realistic, and then I can teach them the skills to actually dominate in life. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And that's what I tell people all the time. It's like, man, just focus on launch to profit. Get into profit, because then there's no monthly expenses. Your business is in profit. So anything you make is just pure profit, Like, I love this. That's what I love about making 100% profit, because we can get our business in profit mode. Then after that, it's just like sky's the limit. So that's good. And that's realistic to most moms. And I love that so much. Woo! That's a good one. All right. Anybody else want to go? I can't wait to see your content now, Brittany. It's going to be awesome. And you guys, this is when it gets fun, right? Because now Brittany can go through that and just get so many ideas, and she just have so much fun, right? Because you're not having to come up with the ideas. You're looking what people are already into, and you just create it towards your products. It's literally that easy. And that's when it gets really, really fun. Awesome. Anybody else want to go? We're good. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking it. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Make money with Jordan. That is me 70 hours a week. Yeah. I'm targeting people over 50 who need, yes. And we did go in, Danny, go in and type in retired women, just that. And that can take you down so many different avenues. Yes, so many different avenues. Okay, so I'm going to go over this real quick, you guys. I actually have an appointment coming up with Nicole for what we're getting ready to launch at the community. I am so pumped. You guys, just trust me. What I'm working with you so hard on is because when this is implemented in our community, I'm talking literally, I know you guys, this is so crazy and it sounds crazy, but Brittany could hit 1 million this year. I know that sounds so wild, but it's not when you hear what we're going to be launched, because I will tell you what, let me just put it this way. I know that sounds so wild, but that's only 1,666 customers at 600. And divide that into 365. That's only 4.5 customers a day. Marianne just had a video in December just to get pushed out there. And she's averaging 1,200 a day in just not even 60 days, you guys. Do you realize that that's going to start compounding? And now she's dominating hashtags. Like, that's so cool. Yes. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be awesome. So anyway, we're going to do 1 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. For our subscriber only tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Michelle, I think Norma had a question.
Okay.
She can't unmute.
Okay. Yeah. Norma, you have a question? I can unmute you, maybe. No, it's not letting me. It says you have to unmute yourself. I don't know how to do it. I tried and it said that you had to do it. It says, I just did. Okay, you can.
I figured it out. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is all new to me. I don't lie when I say I don't know tech. And I know you have to go, and I can ask this tomorrow because I'll be around tomorrow. But it's about my perfect customer. I think that I have been, I know who my perfect customer is, but I feel like, which is someone that's retired and raising a grandchild, because that's me. That's me and my husband. But I seem to attract young moms, or the majority. Some are older. I can see in my interactment, like with my comments and things, that I do get people who are over 40, but a lot of the young moms I'm somehow relating to, I guess because I have a young child or grandchild. Whenever I search online, because one of my hashtags is grandparents raising grandchildren. And whenever I search that, I find a lady who I actually follow on my personal TikTok. And I know that our storylines are very similar. Her daughter is an addict. My daughter is an addict. That's why we're raising our grandchild. My fear is if I bring that into my story, then I'm going to start attracting what she attracts.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I did here, okay, I just typed in grandma raising. That's all I typed in, and it pulled up this stuff. And it said grandma raising grandson. And it says, are you a full-time grandparent? Like there's one of that's the number one top video. And that was the hook. Are you a full-time grandparent?
Okay.
So that's a really good one. And so that's what I would do. And it pulled up grandma raising grandson. That's not relevant if it's a grandson, granddaughter, right? It's just like, what are people searching? Because see what I'm going to do here and look at these videos. So I would just type that in because it was actually really good. And do you have a grandson or granddaughter that you're raising?
A grandson.
What?
A son.
Oh, yeah. So that's perfect then. Okay, here says grandma loves her grandson. Grandma and grandson love. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't go down the I just wouldn't.
No, I don't want to. Not because I care, but because I don't want it to mess up my algorithms and pull in a bunch of people who are just going to throw it off.
Yes, exactly. No, because it could open up people not even interested in making money from them. I get that. Yeah. Oh, grandma and grandson TikTok. I mean, there's just so many. I would go and look. I would go down that avenue and find some of that. That would really, and then I'm going to go to hashtags real quick here. Grandma, grandson. See, there's some really cool ones when I went to grandma, grandson hashtag, and then you can start clicking on some of these videos and just, because you're doing things that would be really relatable and kind of figure that out. But I just want to do something real quick here. I'm just going to type, I just added side hustle to that just to see, because you guys got to test and test and test, right?
Sure.
Yeah, most of it's, let me do, I'm going to try extra income. Okay. So all I did is I just typed in extra income for women because I just want to see where it goes, right? Because sometimes you can start that. So here's one, passive income over 50. They have passive income over 40, ideas for extra income. Because sometimes you can take, I want to see women over 60 looking for extra money. I'm just typing that in to see if Marianne pulls up anywhere. She doesn't, you guys. There we go. There you go, Robin. Oh, Lord. That's actually a really good one, Robin, that you might want to look at. Women over 60 looking for extra money. It's actually, there's a lot of them. I mean, a lot of good ideas. Like this lady, it seems really, really good. Like, anyway, because you can guys come up with so many ideas for that. let me see. Extra passive income for women. I'm just trying to pull something. Let me do. Because sometimes you think about it like if you are, but as a grandma that raises a kids, you're not going to type that in, right? You're not going to type in grandma raising kids looking for extra money, right? You're just going to type in extra income from home or extra income from mom or extra income from for grandma, right? So that's what I typed in. I just typed in extra passive income for grandma. I just want to see what it's going to pull up. And again, there's a lot, but again, nobody from Daily Pay. Isn't that crazy? You guys, like, oh my gosh, this stuff fires me up because it's like open territory, right? Let me just pull it down a little bit here. Ooh, grandparent income strategy. That's actually a really good one. So, oh, okay, there's Khalif and Marianne pulled up in here when I go down. That's so great. Okay, oops. I'm trying to find extra ones here.
Full-time grandparenting side hustle. Pulled up some interesting ones.
Ooh. Norma, did you hear that?
Full-time parenting side hustle.
Full-time parenting side hustle.
Grandparenting.
Grandparenting. Thank you.
Yeah, that's actually a really good one. So you can take that one and just start going down that rabbit hole with that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Can I ask a real quick question?
Sure. Yeah.
So I have only gone live for a handful of times, and today my kids are adopted from Ukraine, and I had someone pop on my live, and it was written in Russian. I recognized it immediately. I can't read it, but I recognize it. And I made a comment because I get nervous and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. And I made a comment, oh, are you from Russia? My kids are Ukrainian. And I said their names and I said it in the Russian dialect. And immediately, bing, 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 like, have I messed things up? Because I actually had a lady pop on and she said, oh, what else can you say in Russian? And I'm like, and what, do you know anyone from Russia? And I'm thinking, oh Lord, I've awakened the TikTok gods. So I just immediately said, I don't know anyone, like, and I just ignored it and I went on. But I kept having the people pop in, you know, has that messed everything up for me already?
Well, it's easy to fix. So what you're going to have to do, and I know this is going to be hard for you because it's hard to do because you're going to have to block them, right? And you just don't like blocking people. And I know it's really weird, but you're just going to have to, if not, because now all of a sudden that's where your algorithms are going right now. So they're going to be popping up like crazy. So you just can't, you're just going to have to, because you need to, that's the only way the algorithms are going to get back on your side. Because if all of a sudden you start blocking them, the algorithms are going to know not to go there anymore.
Okay. And on live, I just touch their name and block, name and block. Okay.
Yep. So like right now, like I can click, I'm just going to click on a name. When you click on the name, there's right here, there's 3 dots. Yeah. And then you click on those 3 dots and it literally pulls up report, mute, block, or make admin. I don't like the fact that they have the block and the admin beside each other. I'm like, they shouldn't have that beside their computers sometimes. But anyway, yeah, I just can, so I don't even tell them I'm doing it, by the way.
Okay.
I used to say like, I'm going to do housekeeping, but I don't even do that anymore. I'll just be talking away and I'll just click on the name and I will nonchalantly just block them and they don't even know, right? Because if you don't like it, that's the only way you can get it controlled. And you can, it won't take long.
Thank you.
They say now you're supposed to mute and then block.
Yeah. You know, I still block because here's the thing. If I don't, here's my concern about muting. Okay. This is just my theory of it. If I mute them, hi sis, and they're talking, then they're going to get mad because I'm not responding because they don't even know they're muted. But then they're going to get mad because they're commenting and I'm not saying anything.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Yeah, that's my point. So I just, I've not had any, I just don't let them know I'm blocking them, right? Because my opinion is maybe how are they even going to remember me, right? And maybe I guess I don't have to worry about it because if they go try to type my name in, there's 54 other Michelle O'Neills. So who are they going to block, right? But so I just if I notice it, I'll just nonchalantly do it because my thing is my mind's like, man, if they're commenting like that and I mute them, they're going to get mad because I'm not responding and then they're going to go. That's my opinion.
That's true too. I've got several that I muted, and I got to go back in and find them to block them because they're showing up on every live.
Yeah, and I can't remember who they were in my live, so I just block, and I just don't say nothing, and I just do it, and then there's not a problem. And I'm not. I had to block 2 people today, and I didn't have any problems. So.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I'm going to jump off here, you guys. So tomorrow we'll come back on at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow I'm excited. And then I'll let you know on Thursday, Friday, Saturday when we're going to do it. Okay? So also, I'm going to get on the phone with Nicole so we can get all this stuff ready to launch for you guys. You're going to love it. That's all I got to say. It's going to be better than you could even imagine. I can promise you guys that. Have a good day. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with me.